Welcome to another episode of What the Metal. So last night I had no choice just due to timing, but I ended up going to Clearwater and ended up being a night hunt, even though I got there before dark, as you'll see in the video. And a super weird thing happened. I was headed back to the truck and it was dark as heck. Even though it was a full moon, you could still see a little bit, but I don't know, 25 feet out of your field of view, you couldn't see anything other than background lights from hotels, etc. So anyway, I saw this weird dude come out of nowhere, out of the dark, and I kind of got a glimpse of him, and it was just somebody that didn't belong. So either he was homeless or drunk, on drugs, something. And I kind of veered off my path because of this guy, to keep my distance from him, just so I could do an assessment of what was going on with this guy. Well, anyway, I got away from him maybe 30-40 yards, and again I veered off my path that I was headed back to my truck, and I was in the soft sand, and all of a sudden my metal detector goes off, and it's a super weird signal with high tone, etc. And I kind of look around, and the guy stopped at one of the lifeguard stations and was like hanging on to it. So I still don't know what's going on with the guy, but anyway, all of a sudden I look down and there's a purse. So I didn't know what to do, so I picked up the purse and put it in my bag and kept heading towards my truck. I kind of stopped as I got 40 or 50 yards down, and there's really nobody on the beach around where I found this. So I get back to my truck. The phones are dead. There's one of them that had some notifications on it or whatever, and I was past my parking, so I was trying to get the heck out of there. Well, anyway, I get up this morning and there's a bunch of notifications on one of the phones. Two of the phones, it looks like they have notifications turned off. So anyway, I start texting these numbers, and a guy gets back with me and tells me it's his phone. They live down around Tampa somewhere, and said that they had called the police and, you know, made a report and etc., etc. So anyway, I'm going to meet these people right now to give them all their stuff back. The purse has personally identifiable kind of information in it: car keys, debit card, driver's license, and 3 phones. Also, there was I don't know, within 10 feet of there was a pair of Oakley prescription glasses. I don't know if it belongs to them or not. We'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to meet these people right now. They're driving up to recover their stuff. And I don't know if they're going to want to be on YouTube or not, but we'll see. I'll ask them first and we'll go from there. But happy story. We get everybody's stuff back intact. And like I said, we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Hey everybody. Alright, it's a couple days later. And you know, I try to keep all my content completely positive and all about treasure hunting and the technical aspects of metal detecting, methodology, things like that. But I have a rant, and I've had a couple days to think about this and couple sleeps in the process, and I've kind of went back and forth with myself on the whole situation. But one thing you guys don't know about me is I'm a really good judge of character, and I can tell the attributes of people in general in about 5 to 15 minutes of talking to them. You know, one of the secret superpowers I have that I learned a long time ago from a professional poker player was how to read people's body language. But anyway, long story short, you know, I'm not going to put these people on YouTube that I found their purse, their keys, someone's driver's license, and 3 phones that were worth retail value $2,500, maybe even $3,000. One of them was brand spanking new, and on top of it, a pair of Oakley prescription glasses where, you know, somebody could have paid anywhere from $200 to $500 for those, with their prescription, getting them made, etc., etc. So anyway, I met up with these people, and they really made me feel like it was a hassle for them to come retrieve their stuff. Now, going backwards a little bit, you know, I didn't film it because of the crazy person. And when I turned my phone on, or my GoPro on, I have these settings where it goes beep, 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 beep. So I know when it goes on and when it goes off, because I've made several mistakes recording and not recording when I find something important. Anyway, you know, part of the story I didn't tell in the first part you just watched was, after I picked that stuff up, I was zigzagging around, and I went down to the beach, and there was one couple down there that was definitely not these people. We'll just leave it at that. And, you know, they told me that they were only gone for 10 minutes, you know, and apparently they were drinking. Hey, whatever. Because part of the rest of the story I didn't tell was there were several beer cans strewn around that whole area. And when I found this stuff, it was literally on the ground. So if you walked in between these beach chairs that belong to some resort or someone that rents them on Clearwater Beach, you would have literally tripped over this stuff or stepped on those glasses or whatever. But I don't know if somebody had been messing with it before me or what. But like I said, I'm not going to put these people on video, even though they did thank me. It was definitely not genuine, and, you know, relatively condescending. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go to DMV. You know, they had all kinds of excuses, and again, condescending enough that it was like it was a big hassle to them, and I should have left their stuff on the beach. You know, the other thing too is, I know they were lying to me, because in Florida you can go. I'm gonna have to cut this up a little bit because my GoPro keeps overheating and turning off sitting on the dash with the sun blasting on it. But back to the DMV thing, you know, you can go to any DMV in Florida for any reason. And where I met them, there was a DMV. They're all state run, by the way, or county run by the counties, but ultimately the state. They're just in the counties. Anyway, there was a DMV not even a mile from where we were. And they were using it as an excuse of blah, blah, blah. But in the end, the moral to the story is, you know, we can all make better decisions, and you can think about your decisions, and when they're not right, hopefully in the future you make a better decision. You know, I might not ever pick up anything like that again, and then they can deal with the consequences of it being found by somebody that's not an upstanding citizen like I am, that was wholeheartedly going to return the stuff to them. Like I said, I had to charge the phones up to even get the information, and luckily somebody had notifications turned on where I could start calling people and saying, hey, do you know who this person is? Because I found all these phones in a purse and a driver's license and a set of car keys and etc. You know, and in the end, there was $2,000, $2,500 worth of stuff that I recovered for them, that all they had to do was drive 15 miles in the end and come pick it up. So again, I want to keep all my stuff positive, but you know, I don't know if it's a generational thing. They were definitely younger. It's highly apparent they were drinking. Hey, more power to them, whatever. I'm not their mommy. But my whole point is, you know, if somebody does something for you and that person is genuine and thinks it's the right thing to do, whether it was or not, in my case, you know, thank them wholeheartedly. Don't be short with them. Don't have body language like you're all pissed off at me for picking up your stuff that you left on a public beach that anyone could have picked up, taken the SIM cards out of them, and sold them for parts on eBay. Anyway, I'm on my way right now. I'm gonna go. I had a feeling. Hopefully it's right. I'm gonna go over here to my local beach park. It's been absolutely pouring rain, and I'm gonna go over here to my beach park and relax a little bit. Come home, maybe finish this video, but I needed to record something to say about the whole situation with those people. But anyway, hopefully this wasn't too long-winded or too self-righteous or whatever. That's not my intent. My intent was, if somebody does something nice for you, which I try to do a good deed for humanity on a daily basis, and almost every day of the year I do, in the end, you know, thank them for their time, their effort, etc. You know, don't berate them, don't be short with them, don't be condescending. You know, oh God, I gotta go. You know, even though they did agree to be on YouTube, I'm not putting you there. Learn how to treat people with kindness, no matter what color, creed, race, gender, whatever the heck they are. Treat them with kindness and respect. That's part of what's missing in our society today. Respect of your fellow people. Anyway, who knows how much of this I'll put in or cut out, but I'm hoping I'm going to find a big fat piece of gold today and put this all in hindsight. Have a good one, people, and stay tuned for the hunt. We ended up talking to some super cool people, And overall, I found one piece of jewelry. I got to learn the new tones, or hear them to start getting used to them. Working with the target separation, and it seems like a good thing. But although I show you what the VDI says, I hunt with my ears, and it's taken me a long time to learn how to do that. And even though it can fool you, it's by far the best way to hunt. That's why I use corded headphones on top of being able to hunt underwater. So anyway, stay tuned. All right, everybody, I told myself and I told you guys too last time I wasn't going to do a night hunt, but I had a couple jobs today and one of them ran extra. So anyway, it was my only choice because it's the only beach that's open after dark. So we'll see if I can get a couple hours in. I don't even know what the tide is right now, so we'll have to check it out. But anyway, we'll see you at the first hit. All right, I'm just walking in. Let's see what we got right here. I can already tell the difference in the target separation. It's crazy. This is going to be good. All right, we got it in scoop. It's pretty much the line right here where everybody walks in. It's in the low 40s, early 50s, but it was super high tone. Oh, I hope it's not going to be that kind of day with the new stuff. Let's see what that ended up as. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. That is such a high tone. Wow. We're gonna have to I'll have to soak that to find out what that is. Crazy. But it's coming up as 68. Feels like iron, but you never know. We'll throw it in the bag and move on. Hopefully it's not foil. Notice the tones are way different. There it is. Have to relearn the tones. That's interesting. All right, hopefully this is not some foil. Right in the shells where I like it. Down there a ways. What the heck? Shell. We're going marathon already. Alright, it's in there. I think I hit the tide just right. Cancel. Sounds like a soul crusher here, but we'll check it out. Ah, got some money. A nickel. It's crazy. I see a shot. Got the pirate ship out there. Sun in the weird clouds. It's not supposed to rain tonight, but we'll see. All right. Since we're relearning the tones here, at 32, 29. Got it. Maybe. Nope, still in there. All right, I think we got it that time. Somewhere in here. It's loud. Oh, there it is. All right, so we're still 29.32 on the Soul Crushers. Got something right here deep. Sounds like a canyon. Some iron in there. All right, I think we got it there. We did. You guys heard that, but that was a pirate ship over there shooting. Penny. Looks to be zinc. So like I said, that's a pirate ship. They take people out and they go out there and shoot the cannons and talk with a bunch of R's. Arg. Oh, did it again right before I turned it off. All right, showing 32, 29, 32. Did hear some iron in there. Now I really hear the iron. Got my iron bias off right now. All right, I think we got something. That's a bottle cap. Okay, so bottle cap's completely changed. All right, we're gonna have to get used to that. Wind's kicking right now, but so you see this cut right here. This is unusual for this beach. So I'm gonna hunt in here and see what I can drum up till all these people clear out. People are down there feeding the birds, which by the way is a really bad idea. You guys have heard me say this 100 times, but I always check where someone's been digging on the beach. So we got a high tone 78 right there. With a bunch of iron on this beach, like always. Couple pennies. I see another one down there. It's like copper penny. And another one right there. That one looks to be zinc. I don't know. I got more over here. There it is. Look at a dime. That's the high tone I heard. There's more. Coin spill here. A couple more. One. There's the other one. Another dime. And another penny. Yeah, can't keep my stuff straight today. So we got 23 cents so far. Gotta tighten up the bolts on my shaft. All right, that's it. We'll add that to the quasi bounty box. I didn't show these. Little piece of copper. See, this is why you don't feed the birds, because now they're just ripping through people's. It's just like a oh, what do you call it, a raccoon at your campsite, going after everybody's chips and stuff. I gotta film this as a soul crusher, but just in case, we'll film it. It's either that or it's a bottle cap. Got to get used to those bottle caps again. In fact, I might even see, maybe. Nope, didn't see it. It's trying to kick our butt. It's saying it's deep. But I don't believe it. Might not be able to get this without digging a giant hole.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
We're staying at a hotel just down the way, and at night...
You mind being on YouTube?
That's fine.
All right, cool.
At night, we see a bunch of beachcombers with flashlights walking around. Some are in the water, some are out. Right. They don't seem to have these.
Right.
What are they?
They're just catching fish and starfish, and I saw somebody a couple weeks ago, they caught a, I don't know what the heck it was. It looked like a snake, but it was a fish. I still haven't looked it up, but it was the weirdest thing.
Oh, so
but they shouldn't be taking this stuff out of there, right? You know, you see people with, nets or whatever, catching fish. Well, you need a fishing license. you know.
Yeah,
So I mean, people are just harassing the wildlife around here, but.
So that probably
Starfish, there's little fish, there's sand crabs that come up, sand fleas.
So kind of at night they're nocturnal.
Yeah.
Start to...
And it depends on the tide, you know. And then once the sun sets, you guys have probably noticed, you know, there'll be 1/3 of the people here.
Yeah.
And this is one of the only beaches that's open after dark. So I got a late start today. I was planning on going somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I know I can hunt here after dark. So.
Oh, cool. And is this something you do often?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Every day?
I wished every day.
So it's a hobby.
It's definitely a hobby. I don't do it for money, but you'd be surprised in all the crazy stuff that we found.
Yeah. Can you give us some examples?
I found diamonds, gold, silver, old Spanish coins.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, gold and silver on both on those. Yeah,
So
Spanish
it
reals.
would be somewhat lucrative.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, well, I look at it this way, and this is the reality of it. It's 99% cleaning up the beach and 1% yeehaw. You know, but you find, I mean, we found, it was like a 0.8 of an ounce, 14 karat gold, as I call it, a Guido chain, right? So a real thick gold chain, you know, like you see rappers wearing, or somebody from South America or something like that. You know, it's not that prevalent here, but yeah. But you never know.
Yeah.
You guys have your phones on you?
Yeah.
Girl. I'll
I guess change is probably what you get most that's of any value.
Yeah, it just depends.
Car keys.
It depends. You know, I always say we find a new house and when we find keys, but I don't know where the house is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my little thing you can scan here so you can watch our YouTube channel. No, not those. You got to carry so much stuff to do this.
Yeah.
So just scan that code right there.
Hey, got it.
It goes right to our YouTube channel. And like I said, we go all over the place, mostly on this coast. But I don't know, do you know much about the beaches here?
This is the first trip.
Yeah.
For us.
So if you watch the news, the last year where the hurricane hit was at Cedar Key, which is way north of here. In fact, it's way north of my house. But I've been on every beach between Cedar Key and Minnesota, which is past Sarasota. So, like I said, this one I knew. Job I was working on today ran over, and I just knew this was the only way I was gonna make it happen today.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be here till, I don't know, 11 or when I get really tired.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, you got to check it out. It's boring, but it's soothing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's by the water, and you know, just like this, we always talk to people. Where are you guys from?
Utah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, just here on vacation?
I had work in Orlando, seminar, and then
Right.
we decided that I've been wanting to come here for a couple of decades. I
Yeah.
just haven't been able to put it together and find them like, I can do that.
Yeah.
But very happy, you know, that we were on Anna Maria
Right.
for I think 3 nights, and then we
Right.
came over here 2 or 3 nights.
Yep. Yep.
Just because, you know, so many people come here. I
Right.
think I would go to Anna Maria. That's more our style.
Yeah. You know, this is for most tourists, this is like a one and done.
Yeah.
You know, you come here, you sit on the beach, you take pictures and say, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'll get you guys in the sunset. It'll be cool. So, So yeah, if you guys comment or whatever, or DM me, right, I'll send you a picture of this, because I can take pictures off of it too. So you guys have a great one.
Okay, take care.
Yep. All right, we're gonna shut this down to show you guys the sunset. But I ran into another detector, and he was just beelining down the water like ankle deep. And so I kind of veered away, and I was trying to work this cut over here, and then I met those nice people or whatever. But I'll cut this off, and if it's anything good, I'll turn it back on. All right, so we got a 40-ish right here. Let's see what we got. Didn't sound like any iron on top. Got it. Heck is that? Zipper pull, what the heck? Guessing the soul crusher here. Got it. Pretty aluminum loud. It's in there. I'm not seeing it. Soul crusher. Gold one. Alright, I think this is foil, but let's hope for no whammies. Getting close to where we found that gold pendant thing last trip here. Got this. That is not a tent stake. Oh, it's from somebody's sunglasses. Okay, no whammies. Solid 7. Darn it, whammy. The whammy. He's foil.
2 spins, Tom. Right, big bucks. Stop. Stop. That's what you want.
Sounds like a penny, but I can't be sure. The heck, did it get stuck on the bottom of my shoe? What the heck is that? I have to get my light out, but can't tell if we're on the board with some jewelry here. Looks like an earring. I'll cover this up and I'm going to get my flashlight out and we'll be right back. Well, I think I just saved somebody. We'll see when I get home. But I think I just saved somebody from attacking their foot. And I thought it was going to be an earring. It was just fake and rusty, but it looks like a tack. And what the heck would that be doing out here? But anyway, that's what it was. I'm going to keep digging everything. Although I know what it is. Oh, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Another nickel. All right, so get untangled here. So 30's a nickel. That's why you got to dig everything, because you know a soul crusher is a 26 to 32. So anyway, all right, we just walked inside the infamous cut where you've seen me find a lot of things, and in the dark right on top I got a Mickey's Big Mouth. Look at that. Oh, and it even says Florida Big Mouth. Wonder what the heck's going on there. I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna dig this. Man, I need some water. I'm gonna dig this just in case. I heard two things and one of them's laying right there. Right there. Damn, we got some jewelry. was perfect timing. You walked up. I think I might even have the other one of this.
Really? What do you do? Just cash them in for gold or silver?
Keep it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's too hard to tell if it's real or not at night like this. But it hasn't been down there very long. See, the funny thing is, look right there, that alerted me first. There's a lot of trash on this beach.
Yeah, there is.
But yeah. You got your phone on you?
No.
I was gonna, I got a little thing you can scan that you can watch my YouTube channel.
Oh.
And you can see all the crazy stuff that we find.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
What's that?
What's it called?
It's called What the Metal with Dan and Dawn.
What the metal? All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't
Do you
tell.
do it every day?
Oh, I wished. I wished. I thought I saw a stamp, but I didn't. Yeah, like I said, it's too hard to see at night. But it's not rusty anywhere. That's a good thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck.
I'll look that up. Yep. What the Metal with Dan and Dawn.
All right.
If you just do What the Metal, it comes up with like crazy metal channels for music.
All right.
All right, we're on the board. We're on the board with some jewelry. I was getting worried there for a minute. It's laying right on top of a dime. You know, people are just slobs. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see it. So sad. All right, so we're gonna check this one out just for the heck of it. Because normally I would say this is a bottle cap. And let's find out. Because that's what it sure sounds like, and that's what it is. Alright, so I'm feeling better about the bottle cap thing. I had to double test that to make sure, because it scared me a while ago that it wasn't going to show the iron. So I think I might have had my iron bias turned on instead of off, which I do now. So anyway. Okay, I'm going to show these since there's, you know, we got this new advanced target separation here, but let's see what it comes up. See, with the iron bias turned on, it comes up as a 56, 62. So let's see what this one is. If nothing else other than the earring, we'll find something else, but we'll make this educational on the new update. All right, it's in there. It is pure iron now. Now it's not. What the heck is that? Screw with the round head. Allen head. All right. Hope that helps you guys. Okay. It's definitely a high tone, but it's in the penny number. Copper. Okay, it's in there somewhere. There it is. Penny. So it's a shield penny, so it's definitely zinc. Uh-oh. Did we get our quarter for the cycle? OMG. Hopefully it's a piece of silver. No, it's a quarter, I see it. State quarter. Pretty much right on top. Alright, we've been looking for that quarter. That thing sure was loud, I'll tell you that. Okay, no whammies. No whammies. Sounds so good, and it better not be foil. Oh man. It's grommet guy. That sounded so good. And that is a grommet, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a rivet. Oh crap. Man, that sounded good. Oh well. There it is. It's like a loud 48. And it looks like somebody buried something right here. I could be wrong. Oh, I thought it was a ring. Big giant pull tab of some sort. Looked like a ring from down there. Oh, it was sticking up. It was sticking up like that. Anyway, I just dug up a soul crusher. But you know, people leave stuff on the beach. It's crazy. And what the heck is this? Oh, would you looky there. What do we got here? Alright, I just had to change the battery. But I saw something flashing, which I don't know how to work this thing. Strawberry banana. But it's doing something. And I thought maybe I could turn it off right here. Crazy. Okay, that may be a quarter. Be nice to get some silver or something. Penny. That sure did come up hot. Wonder if that's real copper. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like got too much stuff going on here. I can't see that. We'll check it out when we get home. I think it says 1980 something. Alright, let's see if there's anything else around here and turn you guys off if there's not. And there is. Got a bunch of holes to fill here. There it is. Another copper penny, maybe? Looks like it. Pretty cool. My buddy Jay is going to be all stocked up. Found a bunch of copper pennies so far this year. Now, what's going on over here? This was the last thing. Trying to get my pointer out. Oh my God. It's too close to everything. We got too much feedback here. Another penny. It was stuck to the shell. Perfectly fit in there. You know, sometimes it just depends on the conditions and the beach and everything else, and there's still a lot of people around here, and I'm getting close to these hotels with all the Wi-Fi and everything, but you know, sometimes you can't get your pointer within 5 foot. Yeah, Memorial back, so that's kind of weird. There was a bunch of potentially copper pennies right here. Wind's kicking. All right, one more time, let's make sure. Bunch of iron. All right, oh, there's a bottle cap there. Something. All right, calling it good. Well, we're in Penny Haven over here, I guess. I didn't even walk 5 feet. There it is. Shield back. I'm gonna turn the light on for that. That's a pretty good turtle. I don't know what was going on there. Big heart. But that's actually an amazing turtle. Somebody snorkel. Alright, I'll give you guys some of the scenery here. Start over. Taking a drink of water. Got a, looks like a full moon. I don't know if you can see that. But so that means the tides will be higher and lower, or at least higher. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. Fact check me on that. There's the bridge right there, the little pier. And I'm easily a mile that way. So I pretty much, I know you probably can't really see, but I mean, I've worked this piece of the beach down to the tide. I didn't go in the water today. I got here too late and tide was coming in. But I can either call it and walk on the sidewalk and give you guys a people view, or I can beat feet down there. But most of the places I haven't hunted are in the soft sand, which is really hard going. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what time it is exactly, but I'm not thinking I'm going to make it back before my parking runs out. But we'll see. I'm going to play it by ear and see what happens. Alright, I decided to see what I could do up here and how far I could make it in the really soft sand. And we got a dime or a quarter, or if we're lucky, piece silver. There it is. Quarter. Steak quarter. Pretty new one. Alright, I gotta be kind of fast because I'm almost back to the truck. And I'm on like a little private area. It sounds like a penny. Got it. Penny. Like copper. I'm on a copper roll today. Alright. We're back where I parked. I haven't tried that place right there. Frenchie's Rockaway Grill. But let me just tell you, whenever you come to Florida and you see Frenchie's, eat there. It's good. It's super good, especially if you like seafood. Ow, that hurt. All right, I'm going to clean everything off and we're going to call it good. Okay, here we are at the wrap up. Highly unsuccessful hunt, but a couple interesting things I wanted to show you. And I threw away a bunch of trash. Like I said, I found cans, plastic bottles, that buried pack of cigarettes that was just stinky. I mean, it smelled like pond water. But anyway, too many details. Bunch of trash, little bit of plastic. We did go through and I figured out the whole situation on the bottle caps. I'll show you this one in a second because I've never seen it before. A bunch of pull tabs. Those ended up being the same number. This one I thought was a ring. It was sticking up in the sand like this, you know, so the sand was maybe covered up to here and it was sticking out. I thought for sure I had like a silver ring. That did end up being a tack. It's just a regular tack like you'd put on a bulletin board. I don't know what the heck that was doing on the beach. Small piece of copper. This thing sounded so good. I was hoping that was a ring, and it wasn't. It was an actual grommet, probably off of a garment or something like that. A pair of, or the side of somebody's glasses. Those were so old you can't even tell what the heck if they were prescription or not. Bread tie. That was a visual find. This thing, I showed it in the video. This thing was actually, I never did figure it out. I'm not really worried about it. It feels like, I don't know if it's refillable or what. It doesn't look like it. But anyway, I'm sure somebody paid big money for that darn thing. I don't even know if it'll turn on. But yeah, it was a pulsing light in the sand. It was kind of weird. I've never seen anything like that before. In fact, I've never even seen a vape that had that stuff on the side of it, but whatever. I don't really pay attention. This thing was kind of weird right here. I don't even know if you can see it, but I didn't get that on film. I found that. That's actually metal. We'll come back to this in a second. I just put these together, but a couple swivels. I keep all the fish and stuff. This thing right here, this was the very first find, and it, you know, had a bunch of, you know, I've soaked it in vinegar, and I don't know what the heck it is. I don't know if it's a screw, what's left of a screw or what, but that's what it came out. It looks like a screw, except for the head. But that came up really high, if I remember right. Let's see, 2 quarters, 2 nickels, 3 dimes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 pennies. All the pennies down on the bottom are actual copper pennies. I thought that one was going to be 2, but it wasn't. This nickel, I can't remember what year it is. I can't see it from here. It's pretty old, but some of these There's like a 1972 and 1973 in here, or whatever. And this this earring, I thought I actually found the other part of one I found before, but I pulled it out, and this is the one I found before. So that wasn't it. It was the same exact kind, but smaller. But it was kind of weird. I thought, oh my God, I found it miles away from each other. In fact, I can't even remember where I found that. But anyway, definitely not real. It's fake kind of stuff. But anyway, the last thing I wanted to show you was this. I looked this up, and I couldn't find, let me see, there you go. I couldn't find anything that was specifically Florida bigmouth, but that's definitely weird. But that thing came up pretty loud. But anyway, interesting night, finding the purse and those phones and all that stuff, and then the people. I don't want to go through the story again because it really doesn't deserve a second story. But the biggest thing I wanted to tell you guys is I'm really liking this target separation thing. I don't know if it's me or not, but it sounds like some of the tones are different. Now, some of the tones are different depending on what beach you're on. You know, between the salt water and the mineralization of the sand and things like that. It could also have to do with climate. You know, static in the air if it's getting ready to storm, things like that. But, you know, or if you're in front of a big, huge resort with, you know, 9 million people on their phones and iPads and stuff. But anyway, I'm really liking it. I haven't tried the -1 setting yet, but I tell you what, the target separation without messing with your settings, I'm calling amazing. So, you know, you saw me dig up several things in a hole, and you know, it was worthy. You go searching around and you hear the iron bump, 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 and then, you know, you hear a dime in there, beep, you know, not beep, but a high tone. And anyway, I'm liking it. I'm gonna keep talking about it throughout the videos, and I got another video to put up after this one. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Please comment down below. For sure, comment just for my sake if you know anything about these Florida bigmouths. I don't know. If I remember, next time I go into the liquor store or something, I want to look and see if that's something, whatever, because I don't know. Just kind of, I know it's weird, but it just kind of interests me. Weird stuff like that interests me because, you know, Mickey's big mouth, but this one says Florida on it. And then I tried looking it up, and I come up with nothing on Google. So anyway, long story short, keep all the coins, jewelry, fishing stuff, and the copper, and we'll go from there. See you guys soon.